What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you be in the loop. Going in. Kyle Rittenhouse has been acquitted, cleared of all charges. How does something happen in a great, fair society like the United States of America? First of all, let's take a look at the charges. First degree intentional homicide, not guilty, the verdict. Attempted first degree intentional homicide, not guilty, the verdict. First degree reckless homicide, not guilty, the verdict. First degree recklessly endangering safety, not guilty, the verdict. First degree recklessly endangering safety. That's the same charge. So they repeated it. Okay, but not guilty. Not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty before he even walked into the courtroom. You know why, fam? Because the judge, he let you know right off the rip how this thing was going to go. The dude showed bias from day one. And fam, oh man, when the dude let Kyle Rittenhouse pick the jurors who was going to decide his fate, that was like, justice? What justice? Man, we do what we want to do around here, man. Y'all better get out of here with that old justice shit. Y'all better get up out of here. It's all of this fair and impartial stuff y'all talking about. I do what I want to do up in here. And I'm protected by the higher ups who do what they want to do. We decide what we want to decide. So, what do y'all think would happen, fam, if America got to a point to where people got tired of the so-called judicial system not doing its job, where Lady Justice just walks around blinded for real, so blinded that she can't see the evidence? What do you think would happen if people started taking the law into their own hands? Because I'm going to tell you something, fam. When one of the greatest travesties in life is justice denied, think about what I'm saying. If any time in your life you've had a problem with somebody, just on a personal level, and you know they did something, committed some type of transgression against you, and they didn't even bother to try to make it right, didn't even give you an apology, how would that make you feel? If somebody just came, walked up to you and slapped you in the face, and then walked off and said, yeah, now what you gonna do about it? And you called the police about it, and the police said, ain't nothing we can do, we didn't see it, and he said he didn't do it. Then what happens if somebody do it again? For some of us, we don't have to wait for a second time. It's going like in our mind, like, you know what? I'm going to get some justice one way or the other. Kyle Rittenhouse shot 3 men, killing 2 of them and wounding a 3rd. This happened during a protest against police brutality in Kenosha, Wisconsin last year. Now, let me tell you right there, fam. Let me explain something to you about these protests. Anytime you are protesting injustice in America, the police is going to not be on your side. They are going to uphold the establishment. If you are specifically protesting against police brutality, who do you think the police is going to side with if conflict should occur? Who do you think the courts is going to side with if conflict was to occur? If somebody was to get killed, who's going to get the benefit of doubt? The person protesting against the system or the person protesting, the anti-protester, who is there to uphold the system, at least for the time being until he or she decides that they want to commit a crime? Fair. Kyle Rittenhouse lawyers argued that he fired in self-defense after the three men attacked him. So he ends up in court. He kills two people and wounds one. Now, one of the charges, let's lock in on one of these charges, just one of the charges. One of the charges is or was attempted first degree intentional homicide. So let's say he didn't attempt first degree murder when he first shot that one dude. He shot him, he stopped the threat. Once he stopped, he shot him, he dropped. It ain't like the dude had a gun. He shot him from a distance, a few feet away. He shot him, the dude dropped, and he stood over him and shot him up some more. That ain't intentional homicide? I mean, he intended to kill him, right? I mean, all the common sense. I need the common sense folks, not the regular people. I need the common sense folk to step in. Did he or did he not intend to kill those people? That's what I want to know. They said reckless homicide differs from intentional homicide and that prosecutors weren't alleging that Rittenhouse intended to murder Rosenbaum. Instead, they were alleging that Rittenhouse caused Rosenbaum's death in circumstances showing an utter disregard for human life. I don't even think you got to go to court to see that. You can just watch the video and see that. The charge was punishable by up to 60 years. The dangerous weapon modifier carried an additional 5 years. The dude had a modified weapon. Underage, wasn't even supposed to have a gun. Crossed state lines. And they just threw all that shit out the window. Hey, all that stuff don't even matter, man. Let's talk about this over here. Fair? I don't know what's going to be the actual tipping point, but America is due. America is overdue for anarchy. What you do is you see a lot of little small cases, right? You see not, I won't say small. You see a lot of cases, a lot of independent cases of anarchy, right? And then it kind of snowballs. That's what's happening right now. That snowball is getting bigger and bigger. And sooner or later, this thing is going to blow. You know why? It's not even that you have uncivilized citizens. You have uncivilized leadership. Everything starts at the top in life, from business to family. Leadership starts at the top. However a social climate is going to be determined by management, it's leadership. Look at the work environment. Think about, some of you got jobs. You go into the work environment, it's hostile. You want to know where it starts? Go to the leadership and you'll see management hostile. They create the tone. You want to work in a place, an environment that's conducive to respect, to common decency and courtesy. If you've ever been in one of those environments, all you got to do is look at management. And those type of people are who are at the top. If you want to go to a country, if you look at a country and it's a violent place, it's violent, it's violence, it's rampant. People are acting uncivilized all over the country. Ain't no state exempt. Even old country ass Wisconsin. All you got to do is take a look at the leadership. And that will tell you why people behave the way they behave. Leadership sets the tone. Go into a classroom. If the teacher is not involved with the students, if the teacher's kind of teacher just walk in the classroom and put their head down and say, this is their assignment, and then just drop their head and don't even look up, kids running around like this. They doing all kinds of stuff. They throwing paper at the teachers. And, they might get into a fight, anything, and teachers just be sitting at the desk, like scared to death. And if they do get up, they find a little safe zone, be like, hey guys, come on now, come on, stop it. Because kids are going to go as far as you let them go. And anytime you go into a classroom where the teacher is soft, the teacher is weak, the teacher will let you run over them, you are going to run over them. Even the nice kids, the good kids will run over the nice teacher. The teacher, the management sets the tone. If you have a teacher like that, that means that there's a principal that knows that that teacher is like that. That principal got it in him too, to be uncivilized. Leadership starts at the top. If you have children, if you have a kid who goes to school and gets into fights all the time, cusses out the teacher, steals out the snack bar, walks in the house whenever they want to, always coming in past curfew. What is the incentive for them to do well if there is no consequences for their actions? What is the incentive for them to follow your rules if you are not going to stick firmly to the punishable decisions that you make? What is the incentive? There is no incentive. They can do all of this crazy stuff. And then you say in your mind, well, you ain't going to the dance. The kid be like, what the hell you mean I ain't going to the dance? You better get your ass out the way. I'm gone. You call it. You got to call them about 10 times before they finally answer the phone. Yes, the phone that you bought them. Yes. Turn that car around and come right back there in the car that you bought them to. Turn that car around and come right back here right now. Mom, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'm going to come right back there and kick your ass. Well, you don't talk to your mother like that. What is wrong with you? I'm going to tell your dad. Da, 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 da. Fam, ain't no incentive. People must be held liable for their offenses. I'm going to talk about that soon. I'm going to specifically speak on that real soon, being held liable for your offense. I'm going to speak on that real soon in regards to CoinMarketCap, who defamed my name and is trying to sabotage the Saitama coin. They're trying to sabotage Saitama because we're winning. We're winning and we're doing it on our own terms, and we ain't asking for no handouts, and we're turning out millionaires. And they sick because I'm a major part of helping making that happen. Willie D, Ghetto Boys. Yo, wait a minute, man. We can't have them. Man, no, we got to stop this shit. Black man, too? A black man. Oh, no, hey, we got to stop that, man. Can't have no black guy being the face of progress and making big money like that, man. We got to do something to stop it. So they tried to sabotage the coin. They tried to sabotage the coin, fam. They did some really dirty shit, and we got them hands. We caught them with their hands in the cookie jar. We got them, and they're gonna pay. Trust me, they're gonna pay. They fucked with the wrong one this time. They've destroyed a lot of people's dreams and hopes. They've messed a lot of people, a lot of investors out of money. A whole lot of investors manipulating the market. CoinMarketCap is one of the top, if not the top website in all of cryptocurrency. And they have used their power for evil, to pad their pockets, to kill good coin projects. Of course, there have been some bad coin projects out there that ends up just dying because of the team or whatever, there's no interest. But they have killed good projects. And they might have been all right had they not fucked with me. They may have been all right by not getting exposed if they had not fucked with me. If they had not fucked with the wolf pack, with Saitama. Because we strong. We got a strong community. They wasn't prepared for that. They made the market dip, and we brought it back up just like that in a matter of a few hours. They manipulated the market. Some people pulled out, some people jumped the gun and lost millions of dollars because they created FUD. People lost millions of dollars. They jumped the gun. That was a curse for them, but it was a blessing for the people who had been sitting around waiting to get into Saitama at a better price. And also those people that had wanted to buy some more Saitama, they bought the dip, and it was a big dip. But they got to pay for that. They ain't getting away. They ain't getting off. They got to pay for that. Saitama, baby, wolf pack. You can't stop it. We smashed the gas on them. Let's get back to this thing, fam. Yeah, one more thing, fam. I joined Saitama a month ago. We had 45,000 holders. Today we got over 248,000 holders in just 1 month. That's some juice. That's power. That's influence. That's influence. Making millionaires daily. And they can't stand it. The hate is real. But I got something for them. Yeah, they messed around and stuck their hand in some shit. It's over. Spitter, I agree with you, man. The prosecutor helped, free Kyle Rittenhouse. Look, fam, all of them in it together. I don't trust any of them. I don't believe for 1 second that the prosecution ever really intended on trying to lock that dude up. They allowed too much to go on. They didn't fight. They didn't put up any kind of fight. The judge got power, but he ain't got that much power. That judge should be disbarred. The prosecutors should be disbarred. I bet you if somebody had a recorder, I bet you there's some conversation between them where they're joking and laughing about this thing. Like, this is a big old dog and pony show. They never had any intention on locking dude up. It was a ruse from the start. The whole criminal justice system is a joke. It's a big joke. So what the message that dude just sent out is that you can go to a protest armed, even if you have an illegal gun, and you can murder people and get away with it. All you got to do is make sure you're on the side of the police. Remember, he was walking down the street with his AR out, walking like real fast. Somebody running behind saying, hey, he just killed somebody. And the police is just on horses, just riding right by like, hey, Carl, have a good day. You killed him, huh? You really got it done, huh? You got it done. Fam, I'm not going to tell you not to go to these protests, not to participate in protests, because I protested myself when I was a lot younger. But I tell you this, you better, if you're going to go to these protests, you better go armed just like Kyle Rittenhouse. You better go there armed like that. Because if something jump off, you want to be able to stop the threat. You want to be able to preserve your life. But you're going to have to be careful, because if you go to one of those protests protesting police brutality or anything that's against the system, you're putting your life on the line. If something go wrong, I'm talking about especially people that's going to fight back. Because I'm going to fight back. You ain't just going to hit me with no rock like you did Martin Luther King. You ain't finna hit me with no stick. You ain't finna spit on me. None of that shit. Oh, we finna box. We finna get it on, baby. You ain't finna do nothing. You ain't finna intimidate me with no guns, none of that. Because when they made one, they made a whole lot more. So if you're gonna go out there, fam, you better be ready. Don't go out there and be no sitting duck. Don't go out there and bring your fist to a gunfight. Because that's what those dudes did. And got gunned down. Their lives is over. They died in vain, fam. People ain't gonna even remember their names in a few more months. They're gonna be on to the next. I don't even remember the dudes' names. All you remember is Kyle Rittenhouse. That's the only name you remember. I keep hearing Rosenbaum, but other than that, I don't even know the dude's first name. So you go out there to those protests, you better be ready. You better be ready to go all out, or you better be ready to get Martin Luther King, get slapped around and hit with rocks, get socked up. You ain't throwing no rocks at me. I'm telling you right now. I bet you, anybody, I don't give a damn who it is, in a riot, a protest, standing, walking down the street, whatever, you ain't even throw no rocks at me, and ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You can forget that. That's out. So those type of places, those type of situations ain't for me. I'm not gonna put myself in one of those type of situations. I did when I was younger because I didn't know any better. But where I'm at right now, nah. I'm not gonna put myself in that type of position because I already know what I'm gonna do. I know how I get down. It's definitely gonna be some consequences and repercussions. Guaranteed. You ain't got to think about it. Going into the comments, fam. What's up, Michael Moore? What it do? J. Mitch. What up, Jay Mitch? MacArthur Williams. Absolutely. The fix was in, man. The fix was in from day one. The fix was in. The fix was in before he killed them. Think about that. Did you see how the police was so nice and generous to him before he did the killing? Man, hey, you want to? Hey, man, thank you, brother. Thank you for looking. Hey, man, come on over here. You want something to drink? You hungry? What you need, baby? I got you, baby. Come on over here, man. Yeah, man. American justice. American justice. This is why people take the law into their own hands oftentimes, because they don't get justice. You got people out there who have sworn, put their hands on the Bible, talk all that church stuff and God. And it's some of the most evil people who ever existed. That's why you can't be fooled by somebody who say, God and be quoting sermons and going to churches. You can't be fooled by that. I'm not saying all people that do that is bad, but you can't be fooled by it because some people use that to take advantage of others, especially if they know you're a religious person. Some people use that for you to drop your guard. And then they go in and rob you blind. Like some people use websites devoted to tracking coins, devoted to tracking coin market caps. And then they go in and rob you blind. They got to pay for that. Coupon King. Who's that? Notori Emery? What's up? Michael Rivera. What's up, Mike? Mike Scott Free. It's me, bruh. Queen B, what up? Beat Star. Rotterdam in the building. Okay, Netherlands checking in. What's up, Netherlands? J East Music. Antonio Tucker. Pusha T. Pusha T say he killed all white people. But you got to understand, he killed all white people who stood for a certain cause. So certain white people you can kill and get away with it. If you're white. Yeah. But how do y'all think the KKK been around this long? They never tried to undermine the KKK and kill its leaders. They never murdered the leaders. They never broke up social programs. Not that they have any, but they never went in to try to dismantle that organization. They never done that. Why? Those are their homeboys, and some of them are in the KKK. Some of them are card-carrying members. A lot of them. Motor City Hustler, what's up, Detroit? Thank you for your service, Detroit. Love y'all, man, for what y'all did for the music industry. Uncle G, what up? See, Max say the prosecution won the case for the defense. It sure did. That was the easiest job ever. The defense could say anything they wanted to say. They killed him. That's how the defense attorney was talking. Defense attorney was like, he shot him to eliminate the threat. He had to kill him. You can talk like that when you know you got a slam dunk. Or you know you selling your client out. Because the defense attorney will act reckless and be very callous when either they know they got a slam dunk, or when they got a slam dunk and they know the fix is in, when they know the fix is in, they can act like that. Or when they know that they're going to sell their client out and they don't care whether this guy gets off or not. That's when you hear defense attorneys talking very, very reckless. So all these people, and keep in mind too, fam, these prosecutors and judges, they're all lawyers. Most of these judges are lawyers. Well, on a criminal level, they're lawyers. So a lot of these guys, they know each other. And they're in the same courtrooms every day. They walk the same courthouse halls. They go use the bathroom together. They're in the bathroom taking a leak or whatever, freshening up, and they talking to each other. They go into the same restaurants that's located in close proximity to the courthouse. They go to the same kind of functions together. It's all the same people, fam. They know each other. When they go in that courtroom, they just putting on a show, acting like they don't they got to pretend that, they don't really, they got to pretend that they wasn't just kicking it with the prosecutor at their house yesterday, or the judge. They wasn't out on a retreat with the judge 2 weeks ago. They all kick it together. They know each other. And a lot of the cops kick it with them too, because they all work in the same courtrooms. They all part of that judicial system. So a lot of these functions overlap. Functions with the police, that the police have, overlap functions that prosecutors and judges have. Courtroom clerks and all these people, man, they all kick it. They all know each other. Context matters. You got that right. That's an appropriate statement right now, for sure. What's up? What's up, Otis from Chicago? Be nice. What up? Christopher Nichols. What's up, Chris? Don of Dons. I can dig it. Julius Mays. What's up, Julius? Who was this? Gorgon Fielding said, the courtroom is just a show. It's decided over tea, golf, gentlemen clubs lounge. That's a good point. Primo says the ones that need to be really pissed is the taxpayers of the state of Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin is like, I don't know, fam. I think they're more like pro. Those people out there, they're pro Kyle Rittenhouse. I mean, you got pretty much the whole state, you know, damn near the whole state, like riding for dude, you know. Rittenhouse represents that agenda, fam. That's why he didn't get acquitted. I mean, that's why he got acquitted. He represents that agenda. See? I bet you if you ask Biden about it, I bet Biden would say, Biden's response would be something along the lines of, well, I think Kyle did the right thing, considering the circumstances. He was surrounded by a bunch of aggressive guys, and you know, he did what I probably would have done. Then, like to have him over for dinner, a cup of coffee or something. Y'all know Biden. Remember? Max say, I'm talking nonsense on this when he say 3 people attacked a man with a gun. A man with a gun who was going around threatening people. You think they just ran up on a man with a gun just for no reason at all? It wasn't that. Plus, this is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, let's just say, okay, one of the kills was a good kill. Let's say one of the injuries. How do you explain when he shot the dude and then shot him 3 more times? He shot him, the dude on the ground. You already hit him, you downed him. He already down. Dude on the ground. How do you explain he pulling up on him and shooting him 3 additional times? Explain that, since I'm talking nonsense. Come on, Matt, give it to me. Explain that. What's up, Cody? Stay focused. Nat Turner, what's up, Nat? This dude got away with killing 2 people at 17 years old. Y'all know he gonna end up in court again, right? But this time, what he's gonna end up doing, he gonna go too far. He gonna kill somebody that ain't down with the BLM program or whatever. You know, think about it. You kill two people and get away with it. What is the incentive for you not to kill again? I'm talking about a cold-blooded murder. What's the incentive? Yeah, with an illegal gun. Cross state lines to go kill. What's the incentive? And that judge, I bet you if they go back into that judge's background, I bet they find all kinds of illegal stuff he's done on that bench. That judge was very bold in his assert in his assertment. He was very bold. He didn't give a damn. Like, this is what it is, and it's my courtroom. I do what I want to do. I ain't never heard of a damn defendant in a murder case picking his own jury. But it ain't like if he didn't pick his own jury, it would have been any different. Because the jury, you know what it is, you know what time it is. Yeah, the judge absolutely needs to be disbarred. Ain't no doubt about it. He got to be disbarred. What's up, Derek Mallory? Alberto Nochi, I think, says, check this out, y'all. I'm finna get you, Alberto. You don't know who you messing with over here, homeboy. You speak as if you were there, as if you studied every single video footage, as if you watched the whole trial. Shame on you. Know all the facts before you open your mouth. Second Amendment. Alberto, eat a dick. See how I get him, fam? That hurt right there. You thought I was going to say something real intelligent and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes you just got to hit them with something real, real disrespectful and put them in their place. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them know, it's suck, man, don't come over here with all that, man. You speak as if you, yeah. And furthermore, if you don't like me, get off my channel, man. This is my channel. This is for supporters of Willie D, not antagonists. This is not for detractors. This is for people who support my platform, people who like the information that I bring. If you don't like it, get off my channel. Can't you tell that the people on this channel are pretty much like-minded? We all pretty much in solidarity on this case. You're the outsider, not me. You're the outsider. I ain't gonna block you just yet because, you're a light troll. You ain't a heavy troll, But let's see. I might have to get you the next time around. Don't come over here with all that, man. Be coming over here snooping around anyway. Why are you over here anyway snooping around? Take your ass over to Breitbart or something, or Fox News, or, Alex Jones or somebody. Go over there. Don't come over here. I'm sorry, ladies, sometimes, this is man talk. Sorry, ladies. Sometimes you just gotta let them know, fam. Sometimes you just got to hit them. You got to just, like hit them in the gut. Like, man, you better go somewhere else, chump. You know what, like, fam, like having a channel, uh, having a channel, uh, or even like an account on Instagram or whatever, where you're the host. You know, it's it's kind of like somebody coming into your house. It's your house. It's your rules. So if somebody come to your house, they don't like your rules. They ain't gotta like your rules. They can go somewhere else, right? And if they want to address you, uh, if they disagree with you about something, it's imperative that they do it in a respectful manner, right? You're not gonna let somebody just come into your house and disrespect you, right? So that's kind of like how these channels are. Like you got a channel, it don't matter if it's a public channel. Having a public internet channel ain't no different than being in a public forum. Somebody seeing you out in the public and you having a conversation with somebody. You're gonna let somebody just disrespect you? But see, somehow, some way, they think when they get on the internet, they can be disrespectful. But how often does somebody come face to face with you with that disrespect? They won't do it. But they get on the internet and they think, well, it's the internet, it's an open forum, you can say what you want. No, you cannot say whatever you want to say. Well, you can say what you want to say, but that don't mean you're gonna get away with it. You're not gonna get a pass. I don't follow anybody that I don't like. I don't follow people I don't like or support. I don't follow them. I don't follow them. I don't support them. I don't follow that. I don't subscribe to their channels. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't like their energy. So I protect my energy by not, going anywhere near them. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care what they're doing on their channel. I don't care. It don't faze me. It don't do nothing to me. I rock with people that I rock with. Some of these people, it's like going to a funeral, Like why would you go to a funeral of somebody you don't like? Why? I would never go to a funeral of somebody that I don't like. And I expect the same courtesy when it's my time. Don't be just coming just because it's a thing to do. Don't come because you feel all of a sudden, okay, now you ain't no threat anymore, so now it's cool for me to go around them. Don't come because it's a spectator event. Nah, man, I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want none of that energy. I would never go to somebody's funeral I don't like. For nobody. I ain't going. My mama's brother died. I hated that sucker. I didn't go to his funeral. He was a low down, dirty dude. Low down, dirty. And this is after my mama died. I did not go in her memory. No, hell no. Dude was a bad person. He was an evil person. Evil. Some of the things he did was so despicable, I can't even mention. Hell no, I'm not going to his funeral. I don't want nothing to do with him. I wish it was a way we could have. I wish it was a way we could have had 2 funerals for him. Some people are just pain freaks. I'm not a pain freak. I'm not going around people I don't like. Pete Funkerson, what up? Arian Smith, I see you. The people who are talking about race had nothing to do with it, they're not even fooling themselves. They're just saying that's a defense mechanism. They know damn well race had something to do with it. They ain't ever seen it happen for a black person. That right there, they'll tell you that race had something to do with it. Antonio Lewis, what up? Judah Hebrew, Tara Fraser, is that Tariq, Tanya M, NB, what is that? N8, Native, okay, Native 2008. What's up, Portland, Oregon? Justin Coast. Who you talking to? Yo, Willie, how you going to support a person that touches on little kids and a dude that beats his wife, beats his spouse? Who the hell, what you talking about, man? Explain. What you talking about? Tyson Garcia. What's up, Miss Carmen? Man, I don't need the facts are I saw the video. I don't give a damn about all that other stuff y'all talking about. I don't give a damn about what them dudes did before or after. I saw the video. I saw a person who killed people that he didn't have to kill. That's enough for me. I ain't got to see all that other shit. That's y'all sitting up there watching them damn trials all damn day. I got shit to do. I ain't got time to sit up and watch no damn trial for 10 hours, 12 hours a day. I got a life. I got businesses to run. Talking about know the facts. You gotta know the facts. Hell kind of person you are, you know the facts. You got all the facts. You've been sitting there watching the trial the whole time. You watch the trial, because if you ain't watched the entire trial, if you ain't watched it front to back and listened to all the evidence like the jury did, your ass don't know all the facts. Hell, you gonna just tell me I need to know all the facts? If you ain't set up in there in that courtroom or listen to that testimony for 10 hours a day, or however long it was going, if you don't know that, if you ain't set up there and watch that, listen to all of that, you don't know all the facts either. And even if you did know all the facts, you only know the facts that was told, that was revealed in the courtroom. Because we know there are a lot of facts that are omitted during the course of a trial. There's a lot of facts that are suppressed during the course of a trial. So what you talking about? Oh yeah, I knew the trolls was gonna come in because anytime I talk about white supremacy, anytime I start talking about this unjust so-called judicial system, they always show up. They ain't got nothing to say. Anytime it's something positive, good vibes, they ain't never bringing good vibes. They ain't got all those low down bastards do is sit back and wait on an opportunity for me to check one of their heroes. Kyle Rittenhouse is one of their heroes. So of course they're gonna be in my comments because they already know I'm not finna ride with it. So they're gonna come over here and they're gonna get done up just like they always do. I'm gonna clown these fools like they always get it. And don't because none of y'all scare me. And oh man, come on, fam. Medusa Sunshine. What's up, Tommy Saitama? What up? Brother Big Dog. What's up, Tracy Kennedy? Globalist. Tanya Christian. What up? Yeah, what about the mama? The mama should have been charged too. She knowingly drove a teenager across state line. That's a federal case with an illegal gun and dropped him off in the middle of a protest. Some mother, it's going to be hard for America to ever get on the right track for justice, because there's too many uncivilized mutts who are sitting in these courtrooms with these black robes on. Too many uncivilized mutts riding around masquerading as peace officers. Too many uncivilized mutts who are standing opposite of the judge, so-called representing the state, with just bad intentions. It's all leadership. Too many uncivilized mutts in Congress. They taking the money. They don't give a damn about the people. It's all about the money. All these people are self-serving. This is why it's going to be very difficult for America to ever get on track and become a morally conscious country. That's why every year is something different. It's something sick, some sick law gets passed every single year. It's something different with this country. And daily, they're locking people up on trumped up charges. People are pleading. They're locking people up and having people to plead because nobody wants to go against the state. They don't have the resources to fight the state. So you plead, even if you didn't do it. Now, a person that didn't commit a crime, they can't understand. Why would you say that you're not guilty? I mean, that you're guilty if you didn't do it? Well, it's me with my $3 versus the state of Texas, who has unlimited resources. And they're telling me that if I try to go up against them, I could end up getting sentenced to 30 years. Or I can get sentenced to 5 years. Or if I plead, I can go home today. I can go home today and get this over with. Or I can defend myself in court with all of these uncivilized mutts, knowing I'm innocent, trying to take me down, and they're using all of the state resources. By the way, state resources that I have paid, my taxes have paid, they're going to use them against me. They're going to bring in all any expert witness, whatever they need to bring in. And they got a courtroom full of jurors. They got jurors who have been trained to lock people up, to side with the state. Even before you even get to trial, that's a grand jury. The DA gets to go in and make a case for the state with no representation for the suspect, the defendant. The DA gets to go in and make the case and frame it however they want to frame it. And that's why they oftentimes get indictments against regular folks and no indictment against police officers, because the DA go in and way they frame the questions. The jury ain't got no choice but to find them, have a finding of agreeing to not indict. See what they do, they go in that room, fam, and they lay it out to the jury and say, this is our case, this is the evidence, and this is why we think this person needs to be indicted. And they go hard too. They go in there and they're strong and they're very polished and they're very trained, well-trained. They go in there and tell them this is what it is. This is how it is. This is how it go down. And then what they do, the jury is given some guidelines and say, and then so the jury's got to say, okay, well, like based on those guidelines you gave me, we can't indict this officer. Based on those guidelines you gave me, we can indict this guy. Yeah, I got me another one. I got me one. Yeah, sucker, you about to get blocked. Go get you a new page and try it again and try to come back with some respect. Take this block, sucker. I'm doing you just like everybody else do you in your life. Dismiss you. Bam. How that felt good. Felt good. All right, moving on. Bobby Bolton, what up? Dominique Everett, what's up? Tamika Hicks. Chosen One Girls. Chosen One Girls. Tips, Tops. Marie Ford, what up? All true for you. Okay, that's what it is, fam. I really didn't mean to get on here this long. If you're just not joining, fam, make sure you smash the likes before you leave. You know, when you come on the live, when I drop a video, anytime you come on the channel, make sure you hit that like button just like you're walking into a dark room. Hit that switch. Bam. Hit that like button, because them trolls and them suckers, you know, that's what they do. They hit the down button. As soon as they come in, they hit that button, man. Bam. They don't like me. They don't like it when you stand up. They don't like it when you're a stand-up dude. You stand for something. You know, you ain't scared of them. They can't shake you. They can't cancel you. They be scared. They don't like that. So all they got is, hit this button. Hit this down button. So make sure, fam, when you come into the room, hit that button, hit that switch, turn the lights on with that like button. You dig what I'm saying? Put it in their face. Kyle Rittenhouse got away with murder, in my opinion. Now, the trip part about it is, if you take a poll across America, it's probably like split, half and half, which shows you, it tells you that we got a long, long, long way to go before we can all get on the same page. Till next time, fam, enjoy the rest of your day. I see you, Serena. What's up? Enjoy the rest of your evening, fam, or morning, wherever you are in the world. Until next time, no more talk.